Welcome to another Tin Dog podcast, this time talking about, well, episode 4 of The Sandman. I know, it's been brilliant. Now, this is the important bit, and I did start recording this a minute ago, and then I realised I hadn't pressed record, so I might repeat myself, so forgive me. This is the episode where the Sandman goes to hell to pick up his helmet, crown, mask, that kind of thing. Now, it does remind a lot of people of the other Sandman, not the one in Marvel, not the one made of sand who kills Spider-Man, which is really helpful when you're searching for Sandman stuff on eBay. No. This is the Sandman from the classic era, from the time when our Sandman wasn't around, and he was wearing some sort of gas mask post First World War. It's very noir, it's very dark, but it's more superhero-y, if you want that sort of thing. Now, in this story, you've got our Sandman visiting hell to pick up his hat, his magic hat. And he takes Matthew, the exposition bird, with him. Now, the thing is, all of these other reviews have been very kind of, oh, isn't Sandman great that it's back? And it is. This is what it'll be more like. But I haven't been dissecting the storylines. I've hardly mentioned the Corinthian, the storylines with John Dee or his mum or anything like that. And they are definitely embedded in this story because they're the ongoing arc. I mean, let's face it, it's a similar structure to like your Buffy episodes where you've got your ongoing arc running underneath, which keeps coming back, and then it flips between the two narratives so that you can cut back and cut out the boring stuff. So then you've got the main monster of the week, and this week's monster of the week is Lucifer, and so on. Now, at the beginning, when Lucifer was announced and they put up pictures of who's playing Lucifer, there was a couple of people on the internet, and of course when it's a couple of people, it looks like loads of people, and it's not, who go, not my Lucifer, because they're like Miranda's boyfriend being in Lucifer on, well, whatever channel it happens to be found on now. Because let's face it, that programme did dot around the schedules, and well done for surviving as long as it did. It was a great little show, kind of comedy, kind of detective story, that's fine. Lucifer's given up, come to Earth, but that's a spoiler for the Sandman. Oh yeah, if you go down that road. For maybe season 2. I don't know what happens in the rest of these 10 episodes. Kind of excited. Right, back to this episode. So, some idiot did, oh, not my Lucifer, because they're like, you know, Miranda's boyfriend. And they published this picture. No, they didn't. Neil had this picture done. Neil descends from on high and says, not my problem. Because it's not. Because here we've got an entirely new Lucifer. Oh, and how glorious it is too. Yes, they've gone for a female Lucifer, but you know what? By this point in 2022, we don't care. And also, it's Lucifer. Lucifer can be whatever they want. The light bringer. In Hellblazer, there's a brilliant bit that describes Lucifer falling from on high. When Lucifer fell from heaven, waiting in the pit below was Satan, all of the other demons. I was concerned about the design choices that we made for hell, you know, but let's face it, it's all going to be a bit, well, you know, historical painting, shall we say. You can look up your own versions. And of course there was the Forest of the Damned and all of that. It was so nice. Oh, here's where the suicides go. All of that business. And of course you have to believe in hell, but do you have to believe in it a tiny bit to go there? Because even atheists on a bad day might go, no, that's fine, because hell's here. Which is, of course, what the Corinthian wants. Maybe the Corinthian should join forces with Lucifer. Anyway, what I'm saying is, this episode has got 2 layers. It's got the main monster of the week, Lucifer, the story of getting all of his gear back. It's very methodical, like a computer game. Must get sand to get helmet, must get helmet to get ruby, end of level baddies. But then you've got your other storyline, your main thread, and I've not really covered that. Yes, the magician business at the beginning, but then you've got John Dee, well, whatever he's calling himself these days, and his mum, and that storyline developing and moving on and just becoming just a little bit darker because you're finally getting to chat with him, who is his father's son. And the taxi driver scenes, oh, the tension, so beautifully performed, gorgeous. I'm very happy with the Sandman so far, as you know, and these storylines just work. It's nice that we're developing and moving on, and it's really nice. But the next episode is the longest one of the box set. I was going to watch it this morning, but I just didn't have time before work. So, Lucifer, superb. Completely separate universe, timeline. Let's face it, now that you've got multiple Spider-Mans, you can have as many Lucifers as you want. That's fine by me. Big fan of the whole performances. Beautiful design on the helmet. I need one. Why do I need one? I don't care. It's not like I got enough stuff. So, I'm sorry, I just had a memory of the Sandman tarot that I always wanted. Must let that one go at some point, despite the fact that I've wanted it for 30 years. Crashing on. I am very, very nervous about episode 6, which I know is the one that's got death in it. But as I've seen a few comments on Twitter saying how glorious that one is and how shot-for-shot accurate certain bits are, I'm a very happy camper and I'm looking forward to it now. The nervousness is just gone because all I am is enjoying the storyline. So with that, I'll fade away and I'll speak to you very soon after I've watched the next episode. Be seeing you.